dealing with the reference back. So, and I'll call Vince Cable from Twickenham, who's I think known to most of you.
Delegates, I just want to warn against the deceptively attractive citizens' income. I mean, all the lessons we've learned from welfare reform, it's Gordon Brown's tax credits, it's a kind of negative income tax, from Ian Duncan Smith's universal credit, ideas like flat taxes, is that if they're simple, they're not fair. And if they're fair, they're not simple. And they're not simple for obvious reasons, because society is complicated. People do messy things like having children and different numbers of children in the same family. People get old and disabled with different levels of need. They pay different levels of rent, such that the same basic income can be comfortable in one place, but impoverishing somewhere else. And we have to take account of that complexity. I mean, instead of thinking in terms of slogans, let's think about basic numbers. If you had a generous citizen's income, half the average per capita income, it's about 16,000 a year, that would be very generous. It would mean that the basic state pension, for comfortable pensioners like me, would more than double. But for people in work who'd have to pay for it, the modelling shows the basic tax rate would have to rise to 50%. And about 70% of all income would flow through the state. If you get it down to a more moderate level, let's say 30% of average income, it's about 10,000 a year. Think about what a basic income of 10,000 a year means. It means that if you are a single parent with children, you currently have a welfare cap of about 26,000. Under these proposals, you'd be cutting it to 10,000. I mean, it is bizarre, cruel, unjustifiable. We're arguing, for most of us, against the cruelties of the welfare cap, but through this academic abstraction of the citizen's income, you'd actually make the situation a great deal worse. And so you then have to correct it. So you then get into more complexity, so you get us back to the status quo. So what I urge you to do is think about the substance, the sophisticated substance, which is reflected in this motion, and reject slogans. Thank you.